Hello everyone, right here I have a 2022 Subaru XV 2.0 GT edition. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. As you can see, the side mirrors are currently folded out. Upon locking the car, they automatically fold in. And upon unlocking, they automatically fold out again. Standard for the second generation XV in Malaysia is Subaru's version of a smart keyless entry and start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the ribbed area on any of the front door handles. And to unlock the car, just wait a moment and tap the area again behind any of the front door handles. Along with that smart keyless entry is a keyless push button start system. So to start the XV, make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake and press the start button to the right of the steering wheel. The GT XV comes with an electric rack and pinion power steering system. Standard for the facelifted model is a leather steering wheel with orange stitching around the inner rim and sport grips at 10 and 2. A continuously variable transmission, otherwise known as a CVT in short, is the only choice available for the XV in Malaysia. A CVT does not have a fixed set of gear ratios and instead it uses an infinite range of gear ratios. The aim of a CVT is to provide a smoother drive and better fuel efficiency over regular automatic transmission. This transmission features a manual shifting function controlled by first engaging M mode within the gear lever and then using the pedal shifters behind the top two steering wheel spokes. While rear parking sensors are standard across the range, the only trim with a 360-degree 3D camera system is the facelifted GT edition. When the camera system is active, the rear camera view features active guidance signs. The bottom left button switches between 2D and 3D views, while the button next to it changes the camera angle. The top left button brings up the settings menu, where the display's brightness and contrast can be adjusted. Safety features in the XV include 7 airbags, an anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, vehicle dynamics control, a traction control system, an alarm system, and an immobilizer. ISOFIX child seat anchor points are found on the outer two rear seats. The facelifted XV adds on Subaru's EyeSight Driver Assistance Safety Suite, and this one comprises pre-collision braking, pre-collision throttle management, lane sway warning, and lane departure warning. The GT edition comes with a set of 17-inch 5-petal-spoke two-tone alloy rims. This XV uses Yokohama Blue Earth E70 225/60R17 tires. Ventilated disc brakes are found on all four sides. The suspension is made out of McPherson struts up front and double wishbones at the back. The XV is a C-segment compact crossover SUV that Subaru has been producing since 2012. 3 generations have appeared so far: the first generation GP between 2012 and 2017, the second generation GT between 2017 and 2023, and the third generation GU since 2022. At first, Subaru used the XV name globally and the XV Crosstrek name in Canada and the United States. From the 2016 model year onwards, the XV name was dropped in Canada and the United States, and the model was simply known as a Crosstrek. When the GU generation was introduced, the model became known as a Crosstrek globally as well. Standard for the first 2 generations is Subaru's symmetrical all-wheel drive system, while the third generation model introduced a front-wheel drive version in addition to the all-wheel drive version. Like its predecessors, the Impreza XV for global markets and the Outback Sport in Canada and the United States, The XV and Crosstrek is basically a rugged and raised version of the regular Impreza hatchback. The XV in this video is part of the second generation GT lineup. Subaru unveiled the GT XV at the 2017 Geneva Motor Show. Like the GT Impreza that it is based on, the GT XV also rides on the Subaru Global platform. This platform increases body and chassis rigidity by over 70% when compared to its predecessor. In 2020 for the 2021 model year, Subaru unveiled the facelifted GT XV. Not much has changed with this facelift, with both the exterior and the interior getting only minor updates. The GT XV went on sale in Malaysia in November 2017 for the pre-facelift model, while the facelifted model went on sale in December 2021. Two variants are currently offered, the 2.0i-P EyeSight AWD CVT and the 2.0i-P EyeSight AWD GT Edition CVT. This XV is powered by Subaru's FB20D 2-litre, dual ovate cams, 16 valves, naturally aspirated flat 4 petrol engine. This engine features variable valve timing and direct injection. It produces 154 horsepower at 6000 rpm and 196 Nm of torque at 4000 rpm. 0 to 100 km per hour takes 10.4 seconds, and the top speed is 194 km per hour. With a 63-litre fuel tank, combined fuel consumption for the XV 2.0 all-wheel drive CVT is 7 litres per 100 km. Carbon dioxide emissions is 159 grams per kilometre, and the XV is an all-wheel drive vehicle. Exterior features of the XV GT Edition include automatic auto-leveling adaptive LED projector headlights, automatic wipers, automatic high beams, front and rear fog lights, LED daytime running lights, LED side indicators, LED rear lights, matte chrome door handles, body-coloured side mirrors, front and rear under bumper spoilers, side skirtings, roof rails, a rear roof spoiler, and a single exhaust pipe. Speaker, bottle holder, storage, mirror controls, central locking, window controls. All of the windows in this car are powered, while the front two windows are the only ones that get a full automatic function in both directions. Window lock, interior brightness adjustment. This button turns off the adaptive headlights function. Traction control, Subaru floor mats. Pull this lever to pop open the fuel door. And the driver's seat in the XV GT Edition does get full powered adjustments. All of the controls are located right down there. And the driver's seat also does come with a 2% memory function set using the buttons right there. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how it revs. dual zone automatic climate control system. All of the controls are down here, and the climate control display is shared with the multi-information display located right above. But back to the controls, we have the passenger side temperature, front and rear defrost, air conditioning, different modes, fan speed, recirculation, air conditioning. Sync means if you have it turned on, the driver's side will control the temperature for both sides, but if you turn it off, each side will have individual temperature controls. Driver's side temperature, automatic mode, and the on-off button. Storage, right in here as well, you have a USB-A port to connect to the system, as well as a power outlet. Right here is the XV's electronic parking brake. It is currently engaged. To disengage it, put your foot on the brake and push the lever down. To engage it, simply pull the lever back up. There is an auto hold function for the parking brake, whereby say you arrive at a stop such as a traffic light or traffic jam, the car is in drive, you lift your foot off the brake. With the auto hold function activated, the car won't actually move forward or roll back. Right here you have the X mode button for the XV. Standard for the facelifted XV is an integrated touchscreen head unit. The system features an 8-inch infotainment display, various media connectivity options, and 6 speakers. The stock sound system that the XV uses is actually quite alright. We are currently in the CarPlay menu with the current song playing information. The album art will show up here if available. You have the song title. The artist and album name will show up here again if available. You can play pause, go back a song, go forward song, song duration, and below you can activate your shuffle, repeat, favorite song, and bring up the suggest as option. This button goes to your playing next playlist, while this button goes back to your main media menu where you can select library, playlists, and radio. Under library, you can look at your recently added songs, playlists, artists, and whatnot. To go back to your current media playing information, press this button right here. To the right, shortcut buttons for Google Maps, Music, Phone, and this button down here allows you to go back to your main CarPlay menu where you can select Phone, Music, Apple Maps, Messages, so on and so forth. There are more apps to the right. While to the left, we have Google Maps. We can go to a destination, bring up your voice command, and control the media. To go back to the main Subaru system, hit the home button down here. And right here we are in the main Subaru system where we have the time, date, day. We have your media controls right here. And below, you have shortcut buttons for your phone, USB, Apple CarPlay, radio, Bluetooth audio streaming. We can view the camera system right here as well, and bring up the system settings with the language, Bluetooth, audio settings. Under audio, you can set the bass treble, fader balance, your DSP control, and your speed sensitive volume. You can also set the display settings, clock settings, smartphone settings, illumination. You can view the software information, view the open source licenses, and perform a factory reset. Down here, we have the Seek knob. This knob also doubles up as your power button. We can bring up the CarPlay by pressing the apps button. Obviously home as shown earlier, return button. You have the voice control button, and right here we have the volume knob. If we push the knob down, we mute the system. Front quarter windows, and as shown earlier, this car does have power folding side mirrors. To fold the side mirrors in from the inside, press this button right here. Central locking. wiper controls, adaptive cruise control controls, and right here you have your Subaru SI drive controls. You can choose between sport and intelligent. Light and indicator controls. If you turn on the left indicator, the left side camera view turns on, and if you turn on the right indicator, the right side camera view turns on. This button right here allows you to go between the trip A and trip B displays. And you can also press and hold this button to reset either trip A or trip B. Seat track, volume, different media mode selection, Bluetooth telephone controls, and this info button right here allows you to control the display right up here. Right now we have your water temperature, oil temperature, and acceleration percentage. You can also view the fuel consumption information with the average fuel consumption, instant fuel consumption, and range. Right here we have the clock, date, and day. Press and hold the info button, and we can go between the time and date settings, display beep settings, maintenance settings, initialization, and we can go back. Right here we have the vehicle status, all-wheel drive and elevation, and back to the water temperature, oil temperature, and acceleration percentage. Down here we have your multi-information display controls for the instrument cluster. Obviously you go between the various menus via the up and down buttons, and the button in the middle is to select or reset that data. Right now, digital speedometer. Right here we have the settings menu with the screen settings, warning volume, rear seat reminder, eyesight settings, vehicle settings. Under vehicle settings we have your keyless entry system settings, defogger, interior light settings, auto door lock and unlock settings, one touch lane change settings, side mirror settings. You can go back. You can restore back to default right here and go back to the main multi-information display. Right here we have the average fuel consumption and range, instant fuel consumption and range, elapsed time, and the distance traveled, and back to the digital speedometer. The steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever right here. Cup holders, a bit of storage, front center armrest, with storage down below. Right in here as well, you have a couple of USB-A ports for charging, together with another power outlet. Manual dimming, rear view mirror. This switch right here allows you to turn on or off the lights when you open doors. You have your reading lights. This button turns off the forward collision warning system, while this one turns off the lane departure warning system. Sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror and a light. Also for the driver is a grip handle. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now. And continue with the rest of the tour. Window control, speaker, bottle holder and storage. The rear seat backs in the XV do fold. They split 60-40 when folding, and to fold them down, First, make sure the headrests are all the way down. Then locate the levers on the sides of the outer two rear headrests. The one on that side folds down the left seat, while the one on this side folds down the right seat and the middle seat. Just pull it and flip the seat backs down. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is quite a bit of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for leg room, I get about this much. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. It's actually quite nice and spacious back here. The seats are fairly soft and comfortable as well. On the front seat backs, we have 3 storage pockets. No rear aircon vents for this one, but we do get a rear center armrest with cup holders. Right above, for both sides at the back, are grip handles and hooks, and the cabin light is right up there. To open up the rear hatch, use the touchpad beneath the rear Subaru badge. Boot space in the XV is 385 litres with the rear seat backs in place. Fold the rear seat backs down, remove the cargo cover, and the boot space increases to 1240 litres. To the left of the boot is a light, and on both sides of the boot are storage areas. Under the boot floor is more storage together with the vehicle's spare tyre, toolkit, jack, and warning triangle. Adjustable headrests front and rear. Window control, speaker, bottle holder, storage, and the front passenger seat in this car does get full manual adjustments. This lever controls the seat back, while this bar down here controls the seat position. Nicely sized glove box. Grip handle for the front passenger. And the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror with a light as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2022 Subaru XV 2.0 GT Edition. Thanks for watching and goodbye.